Good morning students, we are in chapter 2 physical quantities and measurement. So in this chapter already we have covered about some basic physical quantities like length, mass. Now we'll see the time. So the basic physical quantity, which is the time. So what is time? That is the interval between two instances events is called time. The interval between two instances or events is called, suppose first events happen here, and after this is event A, this is event B. So between these two some durations are there. This duration is called time. So we measure time in terms of mean solar day. A solar day, we measure time in terms of mean solar day. A solar day is the time taken by Earth to complete one rotation about its own axis, right? So the mean of 365 solar day in a year is called mean solar day, right? So what is the mean solar day? The mean of 365 solar day in a year is called mean solar day. So now next is your unit of time. Unit of time is second. Okay, so that is the SI unit of time is second. In short, we used to write by small s. So now how to define 1 second? Exactly what is 1 second? So 1 second is defined as 1 by 86,400 part of a mean solar day. So now just see that from where this comes. This comes from here. So in a one day, as you know that in a one day, how many hours are there? 24 hours, right? So this 24 hour, so this 24 hour, if you multiply by 60, okay, so now this becomes now minute. This is now minute. Now the same, this 24 into 60 multiplied by 60. So now this becomes now your second, right? So now this, when you multiply this value, you will get it here. That is 86400 second, right? So this is the value in a one day. So in one day, how much second? This is 86,400 second. So now can we write this one? 1 second, that is the 1 second equals to 1 day by 86,400. So now you can see this is the 1 day, that is a solar day. So that is a 1 second equals to 1 by 86,400, 1 into 1 mean solar day. Okay, so now this is about the time and what is time and what is its a unit. Okay, so now we will see, if you look the pendulum of a wall, so we'll see that some devices that from that we can measure the time, how to know about the time. So that is first of all, the pendulum moves from one extreme to other extreme. Pendulum, you have seen the watch, that we'll see in your book also the figures given. So next is your 1 second is the time interval between two consecutive ticks we have from pendulum wall. So in a pendulum, this is the pendulum watch. So how to define the 1 second? So that 1 second, it is the interval between two consecutive ticks here. Okay, two consecutive ticks that we hear from pendulum. Like pendulum, if you have noticed, if you not noticed, you can go on the internet and search about that. You will see the sound comes tick tick. So first tick and a next tick. So tick tick. So in between that, how much that time or the duration between first tick to other tick, the tick sound from first and second, between the duration, that is called 1 second of that particular watch, that is called pendulum watch, that was considered. Okay, so now in MKS or metric system, FPS system, as well as in CGS system, the unit is same for the time, second. Either you follow the MKS, either you follow FPS or CGS. In everywhere you will see that the unit is second, right? So now the second is a smaller unit, right? Second is the smallest unit. Then a little bigger than the second, we have the minute, that is the 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. Then bigger than the minute, we have hour, that is the 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. So altogether 1 hour, you can say 3600 seconds, right? So these are the basic things, that's a minute, hour and second. Okay, so again one day, in one day how many hours? 24 hours. So that you, in one day how many seconds are there? That is the 86,400 seconds. So in a, and that this also you can convert in terms of year. A year is another bigger unit, that is 365 days makes 1 year, right? So in a 1 year 365 days will multiply with 86,400, so that will give you 3.15 10 to the power 7 second. So in a 1 year how many seconds are there? 3.15 10 to the power 7 seconds. Okay, so this is the summary of that. 1 minute equals to 60 seconds, 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. Okay, so that is the second. 1 day equals to 24 hours, that is the second. 1 year equals to 365, that is 3.15 10 to the power 7 second, right? So now that we'll see here some more about the pendulum. So devices for measuring time. So what are the devices that we'll use to measure the time? So first is the pendulum, the other that we'll see the second one is the a watch. Okay, so first we'll see about the pendulum. So in the pendulum, what is that working? It's working architectures, how does it work? So in the pendulum, so first of all you should know, this is a little bit, this is your watch and here it is your pendulum is there. So these pendulums will move this side as well as this side. Okay, so this particular position is called extreme. This is also extreme. So this is the left side, so extreme left, this side will call say extreme left and this side will say extreme right. Okay, and this is called mean position. This is called mean position. So now first of all we should know one oscillation. What is one oscillation? One oscillation means your pendulum is at this position, this bob will go to here, right? So after reaching there, it will from here it will come to back here. Okay, then again this will go to the other side, right? And from here it will come back to the here. So this entire, this is called one oscillation, one extreme to other extreme, then come back to the mean and then again. So this is called one oscillation, right? So for this one oscillation, it takes the pendulum takes the 2 seconds. How much? 2 seconds. For the one oscillation, pendulum takes 2 seconds. So now if you in general wise you can understand it. So simple, this pendulum is here, it will go this extreme side, then this extreme side will again from here extreme side it will reach to here. So from here and this to here, this will take 1 second. This will take how much? 1 second, right? So now just to double it means this pendulum will again, this will come to the here, okay, then will come here, then will come here, means from here to here, this will again reach here and reach here. So now this, if you combine these two, this one and this one, this is the one oscillation. This will also take 1 second, right? So this is 1 second, 1 second. So that is the 1 plus 1, 2 seconds. That 2 seconds means one oscillation, and that pendulums used to do. So in a 1 second, so from here, suppose it will go here, this side to here. So this is the 1 second, and in that it will move one, like a one marking is there. As you know that in a watch that you have seen that this is a 12, this is here 6, here is 3 and here is a 9. So you will see it is divided into 4 parts, right? And here it is 1 and 2, this is the 4 and 5, this is the 7 and 8, okay, this is the 10 and 11, right? So now as you can see here, so now again you can see this particular quadrant, how many quadrants are there? 4 quadrants are there. In each quadrant how many numbers are there? These gaps you can see 1, 2 and 3. So likewise how many are there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 gaps are there, right? How many? These gaps are there, 12. In this 12, how many lines are there? You will notice that here is the 5 lines are there, small 5 gaps are there. So this 4 is divided into 12, and this 12, how many gaps are there? 5. So 12 into 5, so total is 60. So how many gaps are there in this? Total gaps, these lines are, how many lines over here? Total 60 lines are there, right? So each one is called, that is the one gap. And in the watch, as you know that there are 3 hands are there. One is your minute hands, other is your hour hand, other is your second hands. So 3 hands are there. So in this pendulum, as you can notice it, this is the 3 hands are there. So this is the architecture of this is the basic architecture of pendulum, and this way pendulum works. As you can see, the minute hand's arm moves a small division when the second arms complete one round, that's the 60 seconds. There is a 1 hour. So likewise, so 1 hour moves by 5 small division when the minutes arm complete the 1 rotation. So that's this is the basic architecture of the, and based on this principle, this pendulum clocks works, right? So next type of clock that we'll see, which is the watch. So that is a different types of this. Here is not pendulum. So but still there is a, but what are the mechanism, what are the machines that is there? So in there you will see there is a gear. That is what is available there, gear wheels. Okay, watch makes of gear wheels. These wheels set of speed of rotation of seconds, minute hands, hour hands. Second arms is driven by a springs. Okay, so inside that there is a spring kinds of, which is the tightly holds it, means it is wounded up. So to give the force to, or to give the power to move the hour and second hands. So the dial of a watch is graduated similarly as that of the pendulum clock. Similarly, there is the same like hour hand, second hand, and minute hand, and the same phenomena, same division, same numbers are there. Nothing anything. Only the mechanism. What are the machines inside that? That is little bit. That some different things are there. Next one is your measuring devices for short time intervals. So now these are the for the measuring the times, like 1 minute to 12 hours, right? So like, because up to 12 hours marking are there. So now if you have to short interval just for the few seconds, for few minutes, so we have some different watches are there. That is the machines are there, which is called, you can see, short time interval measuring devices. Some devices that is called stopwatch, this is stop clock, sorry, this is stop clock, and this is a stop watch. So like this is used by the sports person, or like to how much time it is taken. So likewise, to measure that, the electronic stopwatch is more accurate than mechanical stopwatch, right? There are two types of electrical and mechanical. Mechanical means that is not need of any battery or something to be, and the mechanical where the machines working, no batteries are there. So it measures time interval accurately up to 0.01 second, right? Electronic ones, it does not have minute or second hand. This 0.01 measurements accurately can be done by the electronics watch, right? And it don't have a second hand and hour hand, only the digital numbers display on the screen. Such watches are measured used by the athletes. As you can see, these are the numbers are there. There is no any, as you can see, there is no any hour hand, minute hand, only the numbers are there. These are digital numbers. So by this we can measure this. So this is now end of this our chapter, this is the topic we have covered, which is the measurement of time, right? So the next class we'll see about the measurement of temperature. Okay, this is the another basic unit, measurement of time. So that is I think this is because we have 4 basic quantities: length, mass, time, and temperature. So up to time we have covered. Now we'll see the temperature. So your homework is to write down these units and learn it is the value, and what is the definition of the 1 second, what is time, what is the definition of 1 second. So these things you have to write down in the copy and learn it. Okay, thank you.